So I started working on this platform project a few months ago, and I figured since 2.2 seemed like it's getting closer and closer to releasing actually this time, and as soon as 2.2 releases, this will pretty much become irrelevant. I figured I'd just showcase where I am with the project right now. You can run, you can jump. There's no wall jumping, but if you try to wall jump, you'll do this little bounce. There's death. There's this system to go in between screens like this. I can set the spawn point for the camera and the spawn point for the player. Right now it's kind of in the middle of nowhere right here, which looks a little strange, but if I put it right on the edge of the screen, it creates a pretty convincing effect of just going in between screens. I can pretty easily just do one of those, like the player teleportation right here, which I think is pretty cool and it works pretty well. And so that's it. Now I think I'll just go into the editor. I just want to say this is not a tutorial. I just want to showcase the project. So I'll be going over more the systems, what they do, the features of this, rather than actually how to create them. So I have a section over here for gathering input with the collision blocks and the touch triggers. There is right movement, left movement, jumping, falling, which is all throughout this section. And then this is something that I think sets this project apart from most other platformer mode recreations I've seen, which is this animation system, which I worked to try and make pretty scalable and making it easy to add new animations whenever I want to. So you can see I have every single frame shown out right here for all the animations, and I think it makes it a lot easier to work on stuff like that. I have death animation, there's a short falling animation, different animations for running left and right because you can rotate but you can't flip. And then there's a neutral jump, left jump, and a right jump, idle animation, and just a default sprite. You can see here the way that the screen transitions work is I have two of these points linked up. So when the player hits this collision block, I think that's 17, it will teleport the player to this position, and it will teleport the camera to this position. And all this is stuff that I can easily move around, which makes it really easy to work on the level. So here's all of that, which is pretty kind of copy-pastable, at least with build helper and stuff. I can create these screen transitions saying, when the player crosses this line, move the player to this spot, move the camera to this spot, which you saw earlier in the level. And that's mostly it. I have this toggleable debug menu showing all the different counters I'm using as variables. And I have these blocks surrounding, which are pretty much camera barriers. So you can see as soon as the screen touches that point, it won't move any further, which allows you to create these barriers where the camera won't go by, which is pretty helpful for just creating stuff. That's a very kind of brief overview of what I've done. I'm not really planning on making a full tutorial unless people want to see it, and based on the amount of people that watch my videos, I can't imagine there's going to be too many people that want to see a more in-depth explanation. I have an older version uploaded to my account. I'll put the ID on screen right now, and it will also be in the description. This is a little bit older, more buggy version with a few less kind of features and a lot more stats. I don't know if I'll continue working on this project, just because as soon as 2.2 comes out, it will be completely useless. And that does not sound fun for me. I won't get much out of this project if 2.2 releases, besides maybe being able to make a tutorial, which will take a while, but if people want to see it, I can make one. So yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much everything I want to show. But yeah, any questions about this, or if you want to see a tutorial, leave a comment or something. Thank you, and goodbye.